Hey, Lobo fans, welcome inside the Lobo Lounge. I'm your host, Robert Portnoy. Our special guest today is Jason Lenzmeier, the offensive line coach at the University of New Mexico. Lenz, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm sequestered here in my garage where my wife has made me move my office. So I'm out here now. I got my backdrop though, so I feel like I'm in the weight room.
So, if you had to estimate over your lifetime as a player and a coach, how many hours have you spent in a weight room? Is that like your second home?
It's a lot. I never really thought about it like that. I might have to tally that up today. I got some free time, so yeah, I might have to look into that. But yeah, it's a lot. But I mean, it's always a fun place to be. We love the weight room, obviously for offensive linemen. That's a critical component. So.
Hey, we had in the Lobo Lounge Kyle Stapley. You guys are neck and neck for best beard on planet Earth. How long does it take to create an incredible growth like that, Lenz?
Oh, it's like growing like a plant. It takes nurturing. It takes vitamins. You got to give everything its needs. And obviously, right now, this is a great time to grow a great beard. The quarantine beard it's all the rage. So Kyle and I we're trading tips constantly.
Awesome quarantine beard. So, Lenz, we got this really cool thing coming Saturday, this weekend. It's just right a corner. It's called Lobo Rewind. 2007. How old were you as an offensive line coach for the first time in your career with the Lobos when they beat Nevada in the bowl game? And we're going to do it with Danny Gonzalez, your head coach, and Rocky Long, your defensive coordinator. Coach, Long was the head coach back then, and Danny was a special teams coach. You guys shut out Nevada. You were just a pup, man.
I think I was 26 years old when Coach Long gave me my first opportunity and to coach. And yeah, we had such a cool group of kids, some awesome kids, and that was a huge win. And obviously, the things that that their quarterback went on to do and play in the NFL, and how good a player, how good of players they had. It was a huge win. It'd been a long time. It was nice to get that one.
That was a top 5 offense in the nation, that Nevada team. You guys shut down freshman Colin Kaepernick and the Wolfpack. I had a chance already to watch the game with coaches Gonzalez and Long in preparation for Saturday. And I'm telling you, one of my favorite moments was when there was a cutaway to you, and they talked about the fact that you still had hair and that you looked like you were about 12 years old.
Yeah, I did. All my hair was on top of my head at that point. Now it's moved down to my face, so I'm not really sure what's happening here. But yeah, that was a fun game. There's no doubt. Just for the state of New Mexico and for the University of New Mexico, and and all those coaches and Coach Long, it was great.
Well, we look forward to doing that this weekend for the fans, and we hope everybody tunes in. 1:00 Mountain Time on Facebook and on YouTube. The Lobos win over Nevada, first bowl victory since that Aviation Bowl back in the early 60s. Okay, so you had a great career as a player as well at UNM. You're one of the original hitmen. You were a first-team All-Mountain West selection. The recent selection of the best O-line of the 2000s, you're right at the top of the list. You're on the list with some guys that you coached, Lenz. That's hard to do, man.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I know. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think it's all I've been here so long they can't get rid of me. It's so maybe that's part of it too. I don't know. They felt bad for me, but I take it as a great honor. Those guys that are on that list are all great players and done incredible things at the offensive line position and for this university. And we had Byron Bell was on a Zoom call with our whole O line yesterday, and giving those guys some pointers and just trying to keep it lively in these meetings and make it interesting for these kids. And it's a real honor. Aaron Jenkins, he was the first to text me, said, "Oh, hey, I'm as good as you." So yeah, so I love it. That's great.
Are these Zoom meetings in this virtual world that you're living in right now? Is it starting to get a little old, Lenz?
It's tough. I think it's like anything, human nature. People want to be around people, and I think that's the hardest part. They want to interact. They want to be around each other, and I know it's a struggle. I think we're making the best of it. I think our kids are doing a good job, but I know we're really looking forward. When the governor decides it's time to go back, I know we'll be raring to go back. But until that point, this is what we have to do to keep people safe, and we're going to do our jobs.
How's the Lenzmeier family? Is your crew good? Is everybody good there on the homestead?
Oh man, you want the real answer? It's insanity. It's insanity, right? It's great. My 5-year-old, George just turned 5, so he's doing his little homeschool stuff. My wife's doing an unbelievable job as the teacher now, and then my 8-year-old Brooks, he's doing other stuff. They got APS online, and I think the school district's doing a great job. But it's crazy. It's up and down. And I know my wife made a comment yesterday, this time of year you start to find out who their teachers are for the next year. And my wife said, I hope I'm not his teacher again next year.
I think a lot of people are finding out just how difficult homeschooling is. Okay, Lenz, you have a guy in your charge right now as O-line coach who is going to go down in the annals, I think, as a legendary O-lineman, not just for what he does on the field, but what he does off the field. And you recently were in touch with Teton Saltis, who's back home. And would you please help the fans understand what they're going through back on his reservation and what he's doing?
Yeah, Teton is obviously, he's an inspiration to a lot of people in his community. Just what he's done, obviously being in college and, the course he's taken. So, I mean, he's obviously taking a leadership role in his community there. He's out, they're delivering food and water to people. They've kind of locked down his community to where people can, they're not even allowed to leave. They're really concerned about people, contracting this virus. And so he's out there, he's got his gloves and his mask, and he's being safe, and he's out there helping his community and helping his fellow people. And it's a pretty awesome deal. And obviously we know a lot about Teton and what he does, but he's a stand-up guy, and he's out there working for his community. It's pretty awesome.
He's going to be one of our future leaders. There's no doubt about that, Lenz. Hey, thanks for being with us in the Lobo Lounge, and welcome back to UNM, man. Your third stint as O-line coach. It's great to have you back in the cherry and silver, buddy.
So good to be home.
Jason Lenzmeier, Lobo O-line coach in the Lobo Lounge. Till next time, so long, everybody, and go Lobos.